What's up? Welcome to another episode of Keys to the Game. And I'm excited about this matchup, man, as our undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers take the show on the road, going down to Dallas to face the 2-6 Cowboys, who are led by 14th year head coach Mike McCarthy. But for me, man, the reason I'm excited is when we're first talking about the matchup up front for the Steelers offensive line, man, I'm thinking about Chooks and Big Al Villanueva and their matchup against Aldon Smith and DeMarcus Lawrence. With Aldon and Lawrence, man, those guys have been very productive in terms of getting after the quarterback throughout their career. But when you look at how well Chooks has been playing and how well Big Al has been playing, I just feel like, man, if they can protect and keep Ben upright, he's going to be able to run wild and just ultimately have a great day against that defense. Now, the next matchup I'm thinking about is Vince Williams and Robert Spillane versus Ezekiel Elliott. Now, we know Zeke, since he's been in the league, has been a premier back. And obviously, due to the injuries the Cowboys have had this season, not only at quarterback, but along that offensive line, it's really minimized his impact. But if those guys, in terms of Vince and Robert, can continue to keep making Zeke have a rough season and not let him get going, man, I feel like it's going to be a great day for that defense, because you can really make this offense one-dimensional and get after whatever quarterback they put out there. All right, now the third matchup I'm excited about is these wide receivers on DB's matchup in terms of CD Lamb, Michael Gallup, and obviously Amari Cooper going up against Joe Hayden and Steven Nelson. Now, traditionally, this would be an amazing matchup, good on good, but obviously the quarterback element plays a huge role in this. But my biggest thing in this matchup is do not allow any of those receivers to give the Cowboys any type of hope. We know they need big type of plays to move the ball because they don't have the personnel right now to sustain long drives. So as I'm talking to the DBs in terms of Nelson and Hayden, do not allow them to have any type of success there. And as long as y'all do that, which I fully anticipate y'all doing, the Steelers will take care of business. And now the fourth matchup, man, you know I always love these matches because it includes my pass rush brothers. I'm talking about Bud Dupree going up against Cameron Erving. Now, we know Cameron Erving from his Cleveland days, and obviously that didn't go as well for him, and he really hasn't had the most productive or successful season or career to this point. I fully anticipate Bud dominating this matchup because whenever you talk about having young quarterbacks, you gotta allow your pass rushers to get after him and ultimately create a hostile environment. And I just do not feel that for 4 quarters, Cameron Erving will be able to keep Bud Dupree off of their quarterbacks. So, Bud, do what you do. Now, the last matchup that we're going to talk about here is my X Factor of the week, right? We've been talking about those key matchups, but we never have our X Factor. But this one right here is the X Factor, and it's Minkah Fitzpatrick against Garrett Gilbert. Now, the reason why I feel like this is the X Factor, and I say Garrett Gilbert, it could be Cooper Rush, they could go back to my JMU brother, Ben DiNucci. But whichever of the 3 they have out there on Sunday, I fully anticipate Minkah Fitzpatrick being able to get an interception this week because, number one, they're not going to have the capabilities of looking him off. They're not going to have the physical tools needed to really take advantage of some of the things that he's doing from a defensive standpoint. And knowing how well Minkah sees the quarterback and anticipates throws, we saw the pick 6 he had against Baker Mayfield. I anticipate something like that happening again this week because we know Minkah is a big time player. And in a game like this, man, he can provide the back-breaking play needed early on to make this one of those games that we all love. We could just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So those are my keys for this game. I cannot wait. Thanks again for tuning in. And until next time, peace.
Brought to you by DRAFTKINGS Sportsbook, America's top-rated sports booking app. And let's be real, if you haven't downloaded the app, which, by the way, if you haven't, what have you been doing? But if you haven't, it's okay, because if you do so now for all first-time users and you use promo code MOATS, yes, M-O-A-T-S, you will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money, man. So what are you waiting on? Download the app, use the promo code MOATS, and let's get these opportunities to win money, baby.